Back to episode 9. It's so big, Taehyung asked. JK asked. Jungkook asked curiously. Is it supposed to be this big? JK, I don't know. It is. It just is. Jungkook replied, not sure how to answer to that. They were currently sitting in the living room, comparing their hands. Your head is big too. Taehyung pointed at Jungkook's head. JK, is it? It is. Why is it so big? It looks like a gained potato. Jungkook said, offended. JK, why would you compare me to a potato? What's wrong with the potato? Are you looking down on a poor little potatoes? What have they ever done to you? Taehyung vigorously defended his precious little potatoes. JK, it's not like that. Potatoes are just. Jungkook shut his mouth when he saw Taehyung glaring at him. Have they ever done anything to you? JK, no. How would a potato do anything to me? Are you underestimating them? JK, that's not. They asked seriously. Have they ever been rude to you? JK said. JK, I'm pretty much sure they wouldn't be if they could be. They would be if they could be. They gasped. That's you hate them for absolutely no reason. That's mean of you. They are adorable, cute little round things rolling here and there. Jungkook smiled at Taehyung's cuteness. JK, my little Tete loves potatoes. We should stop eating them from now on, right? Why? JK, would you eat your cute little potatoes? You said you love them. That's why I will eat them. Because they are so cute. We should eat cute and adorable things. Jungkook teased JK. Then should I eat you too? You are cute and adorable. No, Tete is not something to eat. You shouldn't eat Tete. You should love Tete. JK, I do, Jungkook said carelessly, not even realizing what he had admitted, and started playing with Taehyung. Jungkook, JK, yes, Tete. Are you being big everywhere else? Jungkook blushed instantly, thinking of not so innocent things. JK, I think so. You could be thinking wrong. JK, but my tete is so little, like a baby. Thanks, Tete is not a baby. JK, not even mine. But yours only. Tete is only your baby. Jungkook laughed at that. JK, let's have lunch and then we will go out for shopping in the evening. Will you buy Tete pretty things? JK, yes, a lot of them. Jimin started going to his classes and job. He reprimanded himself from putting his life on hold like this. Obviously, he ignored Yoongi completely, and to his surprise, Yoongi did the same. Though he wasn't expecting anything else, still it was a bit upsetting to see him act like nothing had happened. Jimin was getting his bag from his staff room when one of the co-workers came to talk to him. So Jimin, are you guys a thing now? Jimin, huh? You and Yogi, friends with benefits stuff, you know? Jimin is different. Jimin, what do you mean by that? Oh, come on. I'm not judging or anything, Jimin. Who told you this? Everyone is talking about. They thought you had a boyfriend. Are you too damning him? You are quite sly. That's what everyone is saying. Jimin packed his stuff and moved towards the door. Jimin told them, learn some manners. It will help them better than gossiping, and left away. Jimin was foaming with rage. Why was a rumor like that going around at his workplace, and that too involving Yoongi? He decided to deal with as soon as possible. No use delaying the inevitable. He called Yoongi since it was his shift today, so he hadn't came in. Yoongi, why are you calling me? Yoongi asked without any. Jimin, what the heck did you tell people at work? Yoongi, don't be vague. Tell me exactly what are you talking about, Jimin. There are rumors that you be a friend with benefit. So, Jimin informed. Jimin, did you separate the rumor? Yoongi, no. Jimin, why are you nonchalant about this? It's involving you too. Yoongi, I don't give a damn that people say about me. Jimin, there has to be a reason for this rumor. Yoongi, I don't care. Jimin, do you mean you don't care? I'm sure it's all your fault, Yoongi. So, do you expect an apology? I didn't separate any rumor, that's all. I don't care who did. Jimin was exasperated with everything going around him. Jimin, go to heck. He was about to leave when a man in his 50s entered the restaurant and glaring right at him. Jimin recognized him immediately because he was Jungkook's father. That crept in as he saw the man march towards him. Before he could say anything, he slapped with such a force Jimin fell on the floor. Thankfully, the restaurant was empty. Expect the staff to witness the humiliation. Jimin was stunned to the point that he didn't acknowledge half of the things Mr. Jian accused him of. You filthy piece of trash, I told you numerous times to stay away from my son, but you wouldn't let him go of him even after he had married. You stalk him around like a desperate poncho. I know, gold diggers like you, all you care about is money and luxury. You thought you will trap my son by your deception, but he is smarter than you think. He is happily married to a nice guy, someone of his social standards, so leave him alone. Stop trying to woo yourself just to make him come back. He wouldn't fall for it again. Don't try to have an affair with a madman. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? It's a good thing your parents are dead, else they would die with shame. A sob left Jimin's mouth as he felt humiliated. He fled immediately, ignoring the concerned call of his co-workers. Jimin was running without looking where he was going, and he collided with someone, making the person fall down. I'm sorry, Jimin. Yoongi, Jimin, what's wrong? Yoongi was shocked to see Jimin sobbing in the middle of the street. Jimin, nothing. Yoongi, Jimin, look at me. Jimin, it's nothing. Jimin tried to avoid his eyes. Yoongi grabbed Jimin's hand and took him to the cab and asked the driver to take him home. Jimin asked him many times to let him go, but Yoongi wouldn't. They arrived at Yoongi's house and he refused to let go of him. He was still crying and his eyes were red and puffy. Yoongi took Jimin to the bathroom, making him wash his face, and then made him sit on the bed and with his back against Yoongi's chest and wrapped a blanket around him, cooking them. Yoongi, now you can cry all you want, Yoongi said. Jimin, let me go. Yoongi, I will once you feel okay. Jimin, I'm fine. Yoongi, you aren't, and I don't want you to be alone. Rana, think of me as a blanket. Jimin clenched at that. Jimin, you don't have to do this. I will be fine. Yoongi, Rana, you look like you would fall apart, and that's quite terrifying for me. Jimin, why? Why would it matter to you, Yoongi? Because you're cute and cute things need to be protected, Jimin, huh? Yoongi, what happened, Jimin? Who made you cry like that, Jimin? It's not like you care, so why even bother asking? Yoongi, I know I came across as rude and insensitive, but trust me, I don't like seeing you in pain. Jimin ended up telling him everything and that had happened today, including why Jungkook had gotten married. It wasn't his intention of sharing his personal life with Yoongi, who was particularly a stranger, but he felt warm and safe in Yoongi's embrace, so he ended up telling him everything. Jungkook was having breakfast with Taehyung when he received a call from unknown number. Jungkook, hello, unknown. Am I speaking to Jungkook? Jungkook, yeah, who is this? That's not important here. Listen to me, Joe. Tell your father to stay away from Jimin. JK, what? Who the heck? Unknown, shut up. Consider this as a warning. JK, what are you talking about? Yoongi said angrily. Yoongi, your father came to Jimin's workplace and created a scene there. He hurt Jimin and had the audacity to slap him. Why, JK, what do you mean? Jungkook stuttered. Yoongi, he thinks Jimin is having an affair with you even after your marriage. JK, I don't know about this. Is Jimin okay? Yoongi scoffed. Yoongi, you have no right to ask that. Stay away from Jimin. JK, yours. Who the heck are you? Yoongi, none of your business. I don't want you or your family messing with Jimin anymore. You couldn't take care of him when he was yours, so leave him alone now. JK, I don't care who you are, but you don't know anything about my relationship with Jimin. Yoongi hissed. Yoongi, oh please. Oh please, I know, enough. You are a freaking coward who couldn't stand up to your parents and was cheating on his husband with a boyfriend. You are a low life. JK, listen, you, Yoongi, this is the last time I will let people like you hurt Jimin. I will take care of him, so consider yourself warned. You. The call was disconnected. Tang was silently munching on his food while various thoughts raced inside his head. Last week he had so blissfully peaceful that he had forgotten everything wasn't perfectly fine. The look on Jungkook's face, it was obvious that whatever the person on the call had said had hurt him. All Taehyung could make out was that it was about Jimin. For the last few days he had completely forgotten about Jimin, but this call and Jungkook's reaction had proven that Jimin would be the part of their lives for a very long time. Even though both of them had broken up, they hated to admit that he had a tiny little crush on Jungkook. He had tried really hard not to fall for Jungkook, but it was difficult not to when Jungkook had been so gentle and loving with him after knowing the truth. Jungkook left the food untouched and went to his room. Get ready for office. Taehyung wanted to ask what was wrong, but stopped himself. They may have formed a trust, but they wasn't weren't close enough to ask such personal questions, and he was sure Jungkook wouldn't confront in him. After Jungkook left for office, Taehyung made snacks for himself and was attending the online classes. When the doorbell rang, he was wondering who could it be. He opened the door to see a very handsome man standing there. Who are you? The stranger asked. Isn't it Jungkook's house? Yes. Who are you? I'm Taehyung. Man, oh, you are Jungkook's husband, right? Yeah. Man, I'm Taehyung, Jungkook's school friend. Oh, please come inside. Taehyung showed him inside and brought refreshment for him as he took seat at the couch. Jungkook is not home right now. He went to office. The Oh, I should have checked with him first before coming. It's okay. Taehyung said there awkwardly, though you are beautiful. Huh? Thank you. They hardly ever receive compliments, so it flattered him. Though I couldn't attend the wedding because I was in London. Should I call Jungkook? Taehyung asked. No, it's fine. I can wait for him. They talked for a while and soon it was evening and Jungkook came back home. He was surprised to see Doyeon. They had lost touch after high school and it was the first time he was meeting him after years. They had been quite good friends in school, though they hadn't talked much after they had graduated. He quickly showered and sat down to chit-chat with Doyeon. Jungkook asked JK, so where you have been staying? Though still haven't figured out that maybe hotel. JK, your parents sold your old house, right? Though yeah, everyone living in London now, so that's all the house. JK stay here, Doyeon refused. Though no, that would be weird. You guys are newlywed. Don't wanna impose. JK, come on, Doyeon. It's fine. Stay here for few days until you search an apartment. Though, are you sure? Would Taehyung be okay with it? And JK, yes. And though you should ask him. JK, it's okay. I said it's okay. Taehyung will have no problem. Though, oh, you are the man of the house. What you say goes, huh? Though teased him. Jungkook, of course. Taehyung wouldn't ever diff me. That this start a series of events none of them had expected. Jimin was sitting on groggily on the bed while Yoongi made breakfast. The event of yesterday floated back into his mind. The slap and hurt still sting a little. He couldn't believe he had cried his heart out in the arm of Yoongi and ended up telling him everything. Embarrassment was most dominant emotion right now, and Jimin wanted to be alone so he could curse at himself. Yoongi, Jimin, are you awake? Go freshen up, I will set the table. Jimin, why are you still here? Yoongi, where else would I be? Jimin, but Yoongi, Jimin, you don't really think you can just Jimin, what? Yoongi, I'm not your playing thing. Jimin said, Jimin, I never said that. I don't ask for your help. Yoongi, you were crying in my arms. Jimin, you could have left me there. I wouldn't have died. Yoongi, I didn't want to. You looked vulnerable and I didn't want anyone else to see you like that. You look pretty when even while crying, Jimin. That was a psychopath would say. Yoongi laughed. Yoongi, maybe I am the one. Jimin, that's why I wanted you to out of my house. Yoongi, really? Aren't good guys overreacted? So should I get with a bad boy like you? Smart Yoongi, I could be pretty good to you. Jimin rolled his eyes at that. Jimin, I don't care. You flirt with everyone. Yoongi, have you seen me flirting with others? Jimin, no, but Yoongi, if I want, I could have you begging for me. Jimin scoffed. Jimin, aren't you a bit overconfident? Yoongi, when it came to you, I am quite confident I can have you under me. Jimin, now you are pissing me off, so just leave. Yoongi, you were quite clingy last night. Jimin, are you bipolar? You are shoot one time and then again the next. Yoongi shrugged. Yoongi, you bring out different sides of me. Jimin, I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Yoongi, I have already made the breakfast, so just eat. Jimin, you will eat here too? Yoongi, of course, I made it. Both of them sat down and ate their breakfast while barking continuously with each other. To be continued. What do you think about this new character, Doyeon? Do you have some bad feeling or suspicious on him? Okay, I'm not gonna really reveal it now. What is the character would be like? So it can be good and negative both. Let's see in the future. Okay, bye bye.